The Detroit Auto Show kicks off tomorrow. Hundreds of new models for people to look at.
Even if you aren't looking for a new vehicle, there are some specialty cars there for viewing.
Just fun to look at.
Yeah, they're fun to see. Megan Hartnett shows us one you might just recognize.
You see a lot of cars on TV and in commercials, but what about those cars that you see in the movies? You can actually see some of those here at the Detroit Auto Show, and I'm joined with Bob, who owns the car from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right?
Yep. I bought it in 2010 at a bottoms auction in the UK. I ended up bidding on it, and me and another guy from New York, supposedly, that they hinted that it might be Matthew Broderick, was the other bidder. And we were going back and forth, 1,000 pounds, and I ended up buying it for 79,000 pounds plus the hammer or whatever they charged. And I had to have it put in a shipping container, its own container, and shipped over here. It took a bunch of months to get that car into the United States. And then it came over with no title and tags. I had to go to court to actually get a title, U.S. title for the car because it had been out of the United States so long.
Oh my gosh. And what made you want to own this particular car?
When I saw the movie, I love this car. I don't know, for some reason I'm a car kid, whatever. And when I saw this car, I just loved seeing it. I love watching the guys drive the car in the movie. I hated the car going out the back window in the movie. Absolutely hated that part.
It's a tough part to watch.
It's a big loss, actually. So to find out that it wasn't the car, so it was fine. But anyway, I just happy to own the car, and I've been kind of like, the car travels around to different car shows, and sometimes I come to see it, and I'm having to be here in Detroit.
Awesome. And are you ever looking to get another car from a movie, or do you think this will just be it?
This might be it for now. I was talking to someone about getting the Jaguar, because the Jaguar is coming up from Austin Powers. So that car came up originally from the movie production studio, I guess, shortly after I bought this, and I don't think my wife would have gone for it. This became a lot, because we had to frame up, restore the car. We basically took the car apart, started over again, and redid the engine, transmission, and just basically made it roadworthy because it hadn't been treated that well. And plus, it had damage on the front side. Because you notice in the movie that they jumped this car, and in the movie they jumped this car and the other car they had for the movie, assembled for the movie, but this car had a lot of frame damage on the front from landing the jumps. So,
Well, it looks great. Thank you so much. You can see this car and a whole lot of others. There's some from Austin Powers 2. There's a replica of the Jurassic Park Jeep, the National Lampoons, a whole lot more here at the Detroit Auto Show. You can come here from January 10th through the 20th. Reporting in Detroit, Megan Hartnett, WTOL 11.
Cool piece of movie history there, huh?
Megan, great story there.
Yeah.
That's a nice wrinkle to the auto show. They have these old cars. I would never want to do something like that.
No.
But for a couple of reasons. One, I like to drive the cars around, and I would be afraid to drive something that valuable
Yeah.
and that precious to you. But see, the guy, he's a big movie buff, but also he can restore vehicles. That's the key right there. If you can take an old classic car and fix it up and restore it to 100% like what it was made.
A lot of pride there.
Oh
in
yeah,
that.
you got to be a car guy, but he's also a movie guy, obviously.
Yeah, to beat out Matthew Broderick, that's a
Pretty
big deal.
impressive, yeah.